Dynamics of Indonesian population. My name is Adriani said. NIM 200,109,510,002. Prodi Pendidikan Geografi ICP. Lecturers Dr. Hasrenti MPD. Definition of population dynamics. Population dynamics are changes in the state of the population. This change is influenced by several things. Dynamic or change tend to be more in the development of the population of a country region. The population number can be found through census registration and population survey. The first census was carried out in 1930 during the Dark East Indies era. Meanwhile, the census conducted by the Indonesian government began in population growth is an important factor in socio-economic problems and population problems. The total population will affect the socio-economic condition of a region. Factors affecting population dynamics. The population number may change from time to time, namely increasing or decreasing. Population dynamics or changes in population are influenced by three factors, namely Factor 1, birth or natality. Factor 2, death or mortality. And factor 3 is migration or displacement. Factors that support and hinder birth or natality, death or mortality, and migration in Indonesia are as follows. A. Birth or fertility. This measurement of birth rates is difficult to do because many babies would die, as multiple births are not recorded as births or deaths and are often recorded as stillbirths. The level of birth rates in a population grade depends on the age structure, use of contraceptive, employment, education levels, women's employed status, and economic development. The current death rate is the number of people who die in a year per population in the middle of the year. Specific death rate. A specific death rate is influenced by several factors including age, sex, occupation. Superfirst death or premortality, among others. Low public awareness of the importance of health. Inadequate health facilities. The low nutritional status of the population. The occurrence of natural disasters such as volcanic eruption, earthquakes, flood, fighting, plagues, and murder. Death barriers or anti-mortality, among others, increased awareness of the population about the importance of health. Adequate health facilities, increased nutritional state of the population, increased medical personnel such as doctors and midwives. Classification of cried birth rates. Low mortality rate if less than 10 per 1,000 population. The mortality rate is moderate if it is between 10 until 20 per 1,000 population. High high mortality rate if more than 20 per 1,000 population. Population migration. Migration is the result of the unfavorable natural environment. As a result of unfavorable natural conditions, there are limited resources that support the population in the area. To find out the population growth of an area, sooner or later it is seen from the shape of the population pyramid, because by looking at the shapes of the population pyramid, it will be known about the ratio of the population of children, adults, and the elderly in the area concerned. There are three types of population structure, namely: 1. The young population pyramid, 2. The stationary pyramid, and 3. The old population pyramid. Births suffer or pronatalities among others. Married young, the wife of many children have a lot of sustenance. Children becomes hope for parents as breadwinners. Children are determinants of social status. Children are descendants of children, especially boys. Birth inhibitors or antinatalists, among others. Implementation of the Family Planning Program or KB. Postponement of the age of marriage on the grounds of completing education. More career women. Classification of cried birth rates auto CBR. Low birth rate if less than 30 per 1,000 population. Medium birth rate if between 20 until 40 per 1,000 population. High birth rate if more than 40 per 1,000 population. Types of migration. International migration, namely the movement of people from one country to another. A. Immigration, namely the entry of residents from one country to another with the aim of settling. People who immigrate are called immigrants. B. Emigration, namely the departure of residents from one country to another. People who immigrate are called emigrants. C. Remigration or repatriation, namely the return of immigrants to their countries of origin. National or international migration, namely the movement of people within a country. A. Urbanization, namely the movement from villages to cities with the aim of staying. B. Transmigration, namely the movement of population from densely populated island to sparsely populated island within the territory of the Republic of Indonesia. Okay, thanks for watching, and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.